Thank you, Cassandra. Well, it certainly is barbecue weather this weekend for Labor Day, but you want to make sure that when you're done with that backyard barbecue, you clean up and recycle. Joining us now from Republic Services is our friend Jeremy Walters. Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, Alyssa?
I'm good, thank you. So when it comes to the barbecue, what are some things that we should avoid putting in the recycling bin once we're done?
Well, there's a number of things that we should not throw in the bin, and that comes down to a lot of the disposable materials. Think single use, right? The forks, the knives, the paper plates, the napkins, but grilling tools, they're a big one. We see a lot of these throughout the summertime, and people think that because they're metal, they go in the recycling bin, but they're combined materials, right? There's wood, there's plastic, so things like that. Foam meat trays with the saran wrap around that. Styrofoam is not recyclable, and neither are the flexible plastics. So keep the food soiled items out of there for sure.
Okay, and you mentioned like single-use forks, plastic forks and spoons. Are those safe to throw in the recycling bin or no?
No, those actually need to go in the trash bin. The single-use plastic cutlery, it's a mixture of different types of plastic, and we actually don't have markets for those things. And then beyond that, they're oftentimes too small to be captured in the recycling process, so they are unfortunately trash.
Wow, okay. So what types of things can we recycle then?
When it comes to the good stuff, it's the bottles, it's the cans, the jars. Those are the most common, probably, barbecue items. And then obviously good, dry, clean paper and cardboard. Clean and dry is the big thing, right?
Yeah.
Because you may have some tubs of barbecue sauce this weekend. You do need to rinse them out, practice what we call empty, clean, dry. Doesn't need to be dishwasher clean. There can be a little bit of residual barbecue sauce on the top, but nothing cooling up that can potentially spill on the paper and cardboard and then ruin that stuff.
Okay. What about paper products like towels, napkins, paper plates?
So those things are all going to be trash. If you think about the nature of those materials, they're coming in contact with food or liquid. And once paper is soiled with food and liquid, we have to throw it away. So make sure you do the same at home.
Okay, one thing I always feel every time I talk to you is just so bad about how much waste we have. What can we do to cut down on our waste from our backyard barbecue?
Well, thinking along the lines of the single-use items, think reuse over single-use. So bust out the actual washable kitchen cutlery, the china, or if you spend a lot of time picnicking, barbecuing, you may have those picnic plastic plates that are reusable and washable. And then the biggest thing, I love leftovers. We always typically have a lot of them. Skip the Ziploc bags, skip the saran wrap, the foil, and put it in one of these guys, right? Think reuse over single use.
Okay, hold up that Tupperware again because we just came back to you. All right, yep, use the Tupperware. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Jeremy. We always appreciate it. And you can go to recyclingsimplified.com for more information.